Students, just now I have discussed about that the Pushpamitra Shunga who killed the last Mauryan king Brihadrat and established Shunga dynasty, but Shunga dynasty didn't have huge area to control. Their kings were not so capable to control a huge area, and that's why in the northwestern part of India new kingdoms started to develop. One of them was Indo-Greeks, another's were Sakas, Parthians, and the Kushanas. Just now in those maps I have showed you. And during the 4th century CE, when the Gupta Empire started to develop in India, at that time the Gupta rulers captured all these small kingdoms and established a powerful empire which was called Gupta Empire. Now we will discuss about few famous Gupta rulers. First of all, we will discuss about Chandragupta I. But we need to remember that Sri Gupta was the founder of Gupta Empire, but Chandragupta I is recognized as the most prominent first ruler among the Gupta rulers. Why? Because when he had the marital relationship with the Licchavi prince Kumara Devi, from that time onward the Gupta Empire started to develop, and that's why we give or we take the name of Chandragupta I as the most prominent first Gupta ruler. Now, he expanded the territory through marriage, alliances and conquest. He adopted the title of Maharaja Dhiraj or the King of Kings. His marriage to the Licchavi princess Kumara Devi enhanced his prestige. He got Pataliputra as dowry. His empire extended as far as Allahabad. So you can understand that he got the rule of the most important city during the ancient rule, Pataliputra, which was once upon a time the capital of Mauryan Empire. Chandragupta got the power over Pataliputra after the marriage. Now we will discuss about the most famous ruler of Gupta Empire. It was Samudragupta, because Samudragupta extended the Gupta Empire, and most importantly the areas which were captured by him, it was the largest territories captured by any Gupta rulers. First of all, let us see few things related to Samudragupta. This is one of the coin which was introduced by Samudragupta. Here you can see he is holding weapon in one hand, and which shows the power, how he controlled the territories. Here you can see his aggressive nature of conquest. It was shown or depicted on this coin, on this horse ride. Now let us see the territories captured by Samudragupta. It was, I said, it was the largest areas controlled by any Gupta ruler. And you need to remember about that. To know about Samudragupta, we have to rely on one inscription which is made on an Ashokan pillar which is situated in Allahabad, whose name is Prayag Prashasti. The inscription is called Prayag Prashasti. From that pillar we get a detailed information about Samudragupta and his conquest, and which areas he captured, how he captured those areas, how aggressive conquest policies he took. We come to know about each and every detail of Samudragupta from that inscription which is called Prayag Prashasti, which is inscribed on an Ashokan pillar which is situated in Allahabad, and which was created by the court poet of Samudragupta, Harisena.